Hello and welcome to Preschool Storytime. My name is Miss Erica and I'm from the Chattanooga Public Library. This program is designed for children ages 3 to 5, but everyone is welcome. Grown-ups, would you please take a minute to fill out the survey that's in the description box below? We really appreciate hearing from you. We miss the kiddos. Let us know how you think we're doing with story time. Any feedback from you is helpful. We really appreciate hearing from you. So please take a minute to fill that out. Well, I think we're ready to get started. We're going to clap and say hello. Will you clap your hands with me? We clap and say hello, we clap and say hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and say hello. Stomp your feet. We stomp and say hello, we stomp and say hello. With our friends at story time, we stomp and say hello. Wiggle. We wiggle and say hello, we wiggle and say hello. With our friends at story time, we wiggle and say hello. Wave. We wave and say hello, we wave and say hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and say hello. Hello, friends. Do you know what our story time is about today? Did you say owls? How did you know? Oh, yes, I've got some owls sitting back here, but shh, they're sleeping. Do you know why they're sleeping right now? Because it's daytime. Owls sleep during the day, and they come out when it gets dark. They're nocturnal. They come out at night. Are you ready for a book? Our first book is called Hoot Owl, Master of Disguise. This is by Sean Taylor and illustrated by Jean Julien. She drew the pictures. Or maybe it's Jean Julien. It might be. I'm not sure. This book is published by... Where did it go? There it is. This book is published by Candlewick Press and is read with permission by Candlewick. All right, here comes our hoot owl. In the darkness of night, all midnight is all around me, but I fly through it as quick as a shooting star. How quick is a shooting star? Make your finger into a point. Here goes our shooting star. Ready? Doom! How fast was that? As I look, there. Ooh, a tasty rabbit for me to eat. Soon my sharp beak will be gobbling that rabbit up. Nom, 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 nom. Everyone knows that owls are wise, but as well as being wise, I'm a master of disguise. I devise a costume. Look, I disguise myself as a delicious carrot. He's a carrot. Why is he a carrot? Oh, because rabbits like carrots. It's the perfect way to catch a rabbit. I wait. It doesn't work. Never mind. I am a hoot owl, and I am hungry. Here I come. The night has 1,000 eyes, and 2 of them are mine. I swoop through the bleak blackness like a wolf in the air. I look there. A juicy little lamb stands helpless in the cool of the night. The lamb looks cuddly, but soon I will be eating it. Everyone knows owls are wise, and as well as being wise, I'm a master of disguise. I devise a costume. Look, I disguise myself as... What costume is he gonna come up with this time? A soft and fluffy mother sheep. It is the perfect way to catch a lamb. I wait. Do you think the lamb is gonna be fooled by the owl's costume? It doesn't work. But still, I am Hoot Owl. I am hungry. The terrible silence of the night spreads everywhere, but I cut through it like a knife. Zoom! I look there. A pigeon stands, a trembling afraid that a dangerous creature of the dark, such as an owl, might be passing by. In a matter of moments, that pigeon will be in my tummy. Everyone knows that owls are wise, but as well as being wise, I am a master of disguise. I devise a costume. Look, I disguise myself as... Any guesses? An ornamental bird bath. It's the perfect way to catch a pigeon. I wait. Do you think this one's gonna work? It doesn't work, but never mind. I am a hoot owl. I am very, very hungry. And here I come. The shadowy night stretches away forever, as black as burnt toast. Burnt toast can be pretty black. And look there, a mouth-watering pizza! My eyes glitter like sardines because I am sure the pizza will be mine. Everyone knows that owls are wise, and as well as being wise, I am a master of disguise. I devise a costume. Look, I disguise myself as... What in the world could he possibly disguise himself as? For a pizza. A waiter! It's the perfect way to catch a pizza. I wait. What is he waiting for? The disguise works! The pizza does not move! Can pizzas move? They don't call me master of disguise for nothing. I chomp the pizza with my deadly, dangerous beak. It is pepperoni. The last bite is as good as the first. Then, tired but satisfied, I transform myself back into a plain old hoot owl. I disappear into the dark enormousness of the night. I am gone, and the world can sleep again. Until Hoot Owl returns. That is one silly owl. Do you think owls really eat all those things? Sheep? Pigeons? I don't think pigeons come out at night. We'll have to find out about that in a minute. But I have another story for you about these little guys back here. I have a mama owl. And I have a little owl. And they were sleeping. And while they were sleeping, a little hoot owl. I say hoot owl. I don't know if it's a hoot owl. There are lots of different kinds of owls. Little owl goes, whoa, whoa, and falls off of the branch. Little owl is falling and falling and falling until thump. He lands on the ground. Along comes a squirrel. Are you all right? The squirrel asks. Oh, little owl gets up. I'm okay, but I want my mommy. Oh, what does your mommy look like? Said squirrel. My mommy is big, said little owl. I know exactly where your mommy is. So, squirrel leads little owl to... Here is your mommy. That's not my mommy, said little owl. That's a bear. My mommy has pointy ears, like this. Oh, I know your mommy, said squirrel. And squirrel brought little owl to this guy. Here's your mommy. That's not my mommy. That's a rabbit. My mommy has big eyes like this. Oh, I know your mommy, said squirrel. Here, I'll take you to her. Here's your mommy. That's not my mommy, said little owl. That's a frog. I'm miss my mommy. Wait a minute, said Frog. I think I know your mommy. She's been looking for you. Is this your mommy? Yes, that's my mommy. Oh, thank you so much. Would you like to come up to our nest and have some cookies? Oh, we'd love to. Cookies are our favorite. Great. So they all went back up to the owl's nest, where they all ate cookies and had some milk. And soon, little Owl's belly was full, and he fell asleep. And then he started to lean and lean and lean, and what's gonna happen next? Do you think he's gonna fall off? And do you think he's gonna lose his mommy again? Oh no, we're gonna have to start that story all over. Little Owl, actually, did you even see a nest on that branch? I think Little Owl might need a big nest like a bowl that he can sit in and not fall out of. All right, I need you to stand up. We're gonna sing Sleepy Bunnies. So you are going to pretend to go to sleep. And then when the bunnies wake up, you are gonna jump all around your room. Or if you don't wanna jump, you can jump with your fingers. Jump, 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 jump. All right, bunnies, are you ready? Here we go. All right, go to sleep. See the little bunnies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? They're so still, are they ill? No! Wake up, bunnies! Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop. Stop! Freeze. Okay, go back to sleep. See the little bunnies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? They're so still, are they ill? No! Wake up, bunnies! Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop. Stop! All right, last time, go back to sleep. See the little bunnies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? They're so still, are they ill? No! Wake up, bunnies! Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. 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 Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, stop. Good job, bunnies. Well, we had some questions about our last book, so we're gonna find out the truth about owls. This book is called So You Want to Be an Owl. Everything there is to know about owls. This book is non-fiction. That means it is true, real information. This is by Jane Porter and illustrated by Maddie Frost. We're not going to read the whole book. We're just going to look at a few pages to teach us about owls. Well, we know owls can be all different kinds of sizes. Here's one owl that's about the size of a cat. And here's an elf owl that's the size of a, what is that, a teaspoon? A tablespoon. A tablespoon of sugar. That means he's about that big. Oh, that's so tiny. Being an owl is about silence and stealth. That's what the hoot owl said in our last book, didn't he? Stealth means that you can sneak around really quietly and nothing can hear you. And the way they do that is with special wings. A fringe on our feathers muffles sound so we can fly silently. Whoa, owls are sneaky. Let's see, what else? Can they see in the dark? Look. Look at these different eyes. You can tell by the color of an owl's eyes. They show when owls like to hunt. That's interesting. If an owl's eyes are dark brown like that, that means they like to hunt at nighttime. If an owl's eyes are bright orange like that, that means dusk and dawn. Dusk is when the sun is just starting to go down and it's kind of starting to get a little bit dark. And dawn is when the sun is coming up. So it's kind of the same. It's just a little bit dark and the sun is not all the way up yet. It's not bright, but you can see a little bit. And yellow eyes means they like to hunt in the daytime. I've never seen an owl hunt in the daytime. I wonder what kind of owl that is. But this doesn't tell me. All right, let's see what else we learn about owls. What about their ears? Do you see these tufts sticking up? Those are not ears. The ears are down here, just like on a person. See how our ears are kind of below our eyes? It's the same for an owl. And the shape of the owl's head helps them hear really, really super well. Let's see, what do they like to eat? Did you know that a barn owl can eat 1,000 mice every year? So they like to eat mice. Some like to eat insects, bugs, or fish or rabbits. So they do like to eat rabbits. But did it say anything about sheep? No. Or pigeons? No. Pizza? No. Mostly mice. Mice and bugs. All right. There are lots of different kinds of owls. If I told you to make an owl sound, what sound would you make? Probably hoo-hoo. That's probably what you think of when you think of an owl. But look, they make lots of different sounds. The spectacle owl says pop, 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 pop. And the barn owl says eek, eek. Are you making these owl sounds with me? The Peruvian pygmy owl says wee, 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 wee. Can you say that? Wee, 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 wee. Here's a barking owl that says woof, woof. An owl that barks? This is a long-eared owl, and this one says oop, 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 oop. Here's a great horned owl. This is the sound we know. Hoo, 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 hoo. Here's a boo-book owl, and it says boo-book, boo-book. I would like to hear that one. This one says peep, 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 peep. That kind of sounds like what we think of a baby bird might sound like, huh? Well, now you know a whole lot more about owls. Are you ready for another story? This is called Good Night Owl. It's by Greg Pizzoli. Now, what did we learn about owls at nighttime? Because we know it's dark. I see black and stars. So what kind of an owl would go to sleep at nighttime? Maybe he's that special owl that sleeps in the day or hunts in the day? I'll need to find out. Maybe you and your grown-up can find out what kind of owl likes to hunt in the day. That's your homework. All right, this book is by Greg Pizzoli and is being read with permission by Little Brown Books. Owl was settling into bed when he heard a noise. Squeak! It was a tiny sound, no louder than a whisper, a funny noise that he hadn't heard before. Somebody must be at the door, said Owl. Just a moment. Do you know what made that squeak? Do you see anything that makes a squeak? A mouse. But no one was there. Probably the wind, said Owl. And he lay down in bed and said to himself, good night, Owl. Squeak! Then he heard the noise again. It's coming from the cupboard, said Owl. So he went to take a look. Do you see the mouse anywhere? He's right there. He emptied every shelf, but there was no noise to be found. So Owl went back to bed. "Good night, Owl," he said. And then he heard the noise. Squeak! "It must be under the floor," said Owl. He pulled up the floorboards one by one. He's taking his house apart. But he didn't find the noise, so Owl went back to bed. "Squeak! This house has a noisy roof!" yelled Owl. He is so frustrated because he can't sleep and he's so tired. I know how he feels. And so he took down the roof. "There," said Owl, "no more noise." Owl got back in bed. The stars and the moon were shining down where his roof used to be. "Good night, Owl," he said. Owl didn't close his eyes. He didn't dare. He knew any second he would hear the noise. He waited and waited and waited and waited. Squeak! "It's in the walls!" Owl screeched. Look at his face. How is he feeling? Do you see those eyebrows? Those pointy down eyebrows mean he is angry. "I'll get you, noise," Owl said, and he tore down the walls of his house. But he found nothing. The cupboard was empty, the floorboards were pulled up, the roof was pulled down, and the walls were gone. Owl went back to bed and said, "Good night, Owl." Do you think he's going to hear that squeak again? And then he saw the noise. Squeak! And Owl smiled. He said, "Good night, noise." And they went to sleep. Look, now the squeak is on his bed. The end. Alrighty, friends. Are you ready to put your hands up high? Put your arms way up. We're gonna start slow and get faster and faster and faster. Here we go. Put your hands up high. Put your hands down low. Put your hands in the middle and wiggle just so. Put your elbows in the front. Put your elbows in the back. Put your elbows to the sides and quack, quack, quack. Faster. Put your hands up high, put your hands down low, put your hands in the middle and wiggle just so. Put your elbows in the front, put your elbows in the back, put your elbows to the sides and quack, quack, quack. Faster. Put your hands up high, put your hands down low, put your hands in the middle and wiggle just so. Put your elbows in the front, put your elbows in the back, put your elbows to the sides and quack, quack, quack. Supersonic warp speed as fast as you can possibly go. Ready? Put your hands up high, put your hands low, hands in the middle, just so. Put your elbows in the front, elbows back, elbows to the sides and quack, quack, quack. Did you do it? Good job. All right, we have one more rhyme that we're gonna do, and it's gonna use a little bit of sign language. Let me get our friends up here. Do you have any idea who my friends are? Did you say owls? Good grief, you guys are so smart. All right, there's a branch. And how many owls do you think I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and oh, come back here, moon. There's our full moon. We are going to do a little bit of sign language. So you need to know the sign for owls. You can make 2 O's and put them on your eyes and give them a little wiggle. Owls. They are going to be in a tree. So put one hand flat and one hand twist back and forth. Open up your fingers like branches. All right, so we're going to start with 5. 5 little owls on a Saturday night, perched in a tree in the full moonlight. Oh, I forgot to show you moon. Take your fingers like this, put it on your forehead, and then put your moon in the sky. Moon, moon. The fifth owl said, "It's time to eat." And she went away, looking for a treat. Now there are four little owls on a Saturday night, perched in a tree in the full moonlight. The fourth little owl said, "It's time to fly." And he flapped his wings and said, "Goodbye." Now there are three little owls on a Saturday night, perched in a tree in the full moonlight. The third little owl said, "Oh, no time to rest," and she flew away to build a nest. Now there are two little owls on a Saturday night, perched in a tree in the full moonlight. The second little owl said, "I just can't stay." So he flew off and went to play. Now there is one little owl on a Saturday night, perched in a tree in the full moonlight. This little owl said, "Hoo, hoo, hoo, I can't think of anything else to do." Poor owl. I bet Owl should go and play with his brothers and sisters. Or maybe go hunting for some mice. All right, we are all done with our owl story time. Thank you so much for joining me. Grown-ups, please don't forget to fill out that survey. I really appreciate that. I will see you all next time. Bye.